baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Detroit Tigers come into Game 4 of this series with a chance to sweep. That's something that's not easy to do at this level against any opponent, Chris.
Well, you know these players are feeling really good showing up to the ballpark today. Warm-ups, batting practice, everyone's smiling, bouncing around, and they don't want to change anything that's helped get them the wins in the first 3 games. A big opportunity today, and they'll try to keep those positive vibes going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Kutter Crawford. What should we keep an eye on here?
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own.
It is Kutter Crawford starting this game for the Boston Red Sox. 5-pitch pitcher, pretty decent fastball. Kutter going to act like a little bit of a changeup here today. And Kutter Crawford leads this series finale with a cutter, to the surprise of no one. Wenzel Perez batting .219. Feels like he's just due for a breakout, right? Nice curveball in from Crawford. Ooh, that was another cutter. 1-2 now, a little bit behind that one.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece.
Slider fouled off. I mean, that's fair though, to be honest. For a team that needs a bat, at least in theory, he could provide it. Down low, 2-2 on Wenzel Perez. Oh, it is Lou Gehrig Day. I did forget about that. Oh, we don't get the patches in game. Damn.
For ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 19.
Full count to start this game. Torkelson is on deck.
Consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number
on the ground from Wenzel Perez. It'll be a ground out to start this game, but a good long at bat. And now, batting second in what's going to be his final game for the Detroit Tigers for the foreseeable future, Spencer Torkelson. 19 home runs on the year. Got, well, here in video game land, got sent down to Triple-A after today's game. Second in the American League for the first baseman all-star vote here in franchise. And we have to send him down because rules. Kutter fouled away by Torkelson.
1 out, bases empty.
10 home runs in this series for Detroit. Tork with none of them. Rip foul. I do believe he has 2 home runs, but I think they came on back-to-back days. 0-2 on Tork.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 2 gone.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got
The fuck did I do wrong?
I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that.
Just whiffed on it. And Riley Green pops up the first pitch. It'll be a 1-2-3 first inning for Kutter Crawford. Look at Lansdowne Street, just outside Fenway Park. Well, Reese Olson gets the start for us today. ERA under 2, 6-2 on the year. Preparing for start number 12. 33.3% strikeout rate and a walk rate of only 2.8. It's nice working with Reese because we do at least have a little bit of velocity that we can use at our disposal. First pitch fouled away by Jarren Duran.
The pitch. Way out front for strike two.
Missed that changeup way higher than we intended.
To me, I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007.
Curveball, foul.
And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal, and the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2
Slider
and
will
5
miss
years.
to Duran. Good sinker, but also fouled off. Are we going to start doing this again?
The line of the pitch.
Fastball got him.
That one, it's a strikeout.
I feel like we've started a lot of games in this series with a strikeout. Strikeouts have been pretty nice early, but then as the game has progressed, we don't strike out as many.
Pablo Reyes stands in.
Pablo Reyes, the number 2 hitter today for Boston. Change up low.
And that's ball one. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money
Fastball,
not just for
missed
research,
our
but
spot,
also for patient
fouled
care.
away.
The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody
1-1.
with ALS is $250,000.
Slider, good one.
That's strike two.
Hard to take what we're doing seriously. The commentary is talking about serious things like ALS awareness and all that. I'm like, I'm just here to play a game.
Do it again.
Sinker fouled away by Reyes. Double down on that slider again.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And
Didn't
that's
chase it.
outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nice take there from Reyes. Haven't gone upstairs yet. Pulled foul. Well, it's shaping up to be a little bit of a longer inning than I thought it would be. Got him with a curveball looking. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Reese Olson. Tristan Casas batting 3 today. Not Masataka Yoshida. And a good fastball in to Casas.
2 outs.
Change up.
And a foul ball.
Late swing, foul it off.
Righty to the plate. And there's a ball.
Just a little bit low there from Reese Olson.
Out, space is empty.
Good fastball, popped up, but foul, and that's going to get out of play. Tried to challenge him with a fastball up top. Slider just low. 2-2, an 18-pitch first inning here for Reese Olson. And climbing, but Reese Olson strikes out the side on pitch number 19 of the inning. Now, that's great and all. We can't be having 19-pitch innings for very long.
New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter enters play, batting .333, 19 home runs.
Starting in left.
Average tied for 4th in the American League. Against Cutter Crawford here in the second. Back-to-back day games here at Fenway, which is not my favorite thing in the world. Right now, the lighting's not so bad. When the sun shines directly on the outfield wall, it gets a little bit tough to see the ball.
And the righty deals.
Carpenter fouled away out in front of a fastball at 93. It's understandable when Cutter Crawford can throw 96, 2 fastballs inside to Carp to start this AB.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball.
And
there.
Carpenter just can't barrel anything up right now. Slider hung a little bit. It is now 1-2. I just heard finish him from the crowd. It's just a fan saying finish him. And I'm just thrown back to whatever ballpark that was we were playing in. where that voice would come on the PA and just go, finish him.
And the pitch.
Fastball way too high. 2-2, and I mean, Carter Crawford is kind of messing around as well. Reese Olson was coming right at guys. Not sure either starter will be efficient in this one.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Come on. Just a tiny bit off with every swing on these balls in the zone. 2-2.
Kicks and deals.
Whoa! Now, was this ruled a swinging strike, or was that called? Let's go to the game log. And chasing a fastball low and away. So it's a swinging strike there on Carpenter.
First offering and it just misses.
Oh my God, in what world? Good to know that we have possibly the worst ump in the game back here right now. Wow, that's a blown call. The pitch is closer to the edge than the other one, and that got called a strike.
What you're saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Arcana down the line, foul.
Just foul.
He's dealing with a great
1-2 now.
Right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
He's got a slider he could throw away. 2 curveballs already in this at-bat. I guess fastball, and I was right, but the contact from Canna not going to be good enough.
2 up, 2 down.
The second baseman.
Ball.
Here's the second baseman. Colt.
That emote's still around?
He really needs to start
Probably.
making more
I don't think I ever took it out.
nearly twice in each of the last
Even though we haven't played
games.
football in a couple months.
Swings through that
Colt
one.
Keith right over the top of a really nice cutter. There it is. Ball! Wow, he went back to the fastball, even though he knew that's what I was looking for after being out in front of the cutter.
Looking forward to hearing a lot
Wow.
more in this one.
Yeah, that's a little
Flinch
bit
at it, but
Gonna count
too
1-2.
high for Colt
It's a good
Keith.
take.
Little blooper, right field, not gonna get down. And the second inning ends. 6 up, 6 down for Detroit.
Second, no score.
Valdez, Grissom, and McGuire due up for Boston.
Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, number 47.
Like the Wild Wild West Cowboys and Indians.
Because
What was that song? Oh boy.
his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Emmanuel Valdez,
To work.
shown some flashes in this series. Had a hit yesterday. 3 strikeouts already for Reese Olson. But he's had to work for every single one as that's called a ball. Fastball. Another one right on the corner. Fouled away. Curveball. Oh, my God. What a curveball there from Reese.
And the pitch.
Fastball. Chased it.
Miss.
Already 4 strikeouts for Olson.
Picked up right where he left off.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter,
What an
it can be
at-bat there.
frustrating because you don't expect
Thrown by
the pitcher
Reese
to
Olson.
make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage in a demonstration of pitch command.
On the ground is Spencer Torkelson.
Steps on first for the out.
Every play Tork makes might be his last one here.
Here's Reese McGuire.
Reese McGuire. First out recorded, not via strikeout.
Location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
1-1.
And that's down
Slider misses low. Ooh.
That one way inside.
Well, we back him off a little bit. Let's make him even more uncomfortable. And in the air. Going to be a long run for Wenzel Perez, but I think he'll get there.
And the inning is over.
Both teams hitless through 2 innings.
Third with no score.
Jake Rogers, Andy Ibanez, and Gio Urshela due up in the third for Detroit.
Back here in Boston, top half of the third inning. And the batter now, Jake Rogers.
So Rogers 3 home runs in this series now.
Crawford
Can he do it again here today?
swinging a
Got a
foul
pitch
to
to do it on.
out of play.
Weren't out in front on it. 0-1 on Jake.
0-1.
Oh,
Fought off foul.
I'll tell you what, Cutter Crawford is coming right at us, and this team is just not capable of barreling anything up. Down low. 1-2 on Rogers.
Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Ooh. Tried to blow a fastball by us on the outside corner. Who the hell knows what's a strike and what isn't today? And on the ground, and oh! Diving play! Whoa! Rogers robbed by Trevor Story.
And up next for Detroit,
Damn.
Andy Ibanez.
One away, Andy Ibanez. Ball one.
Side, and it's 1-0.
Believe this is Ibanez's first game in this series. 219 average on the year.
Big
An elevated cutter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
8 miles an hour slower than his fastball. That one. Ibanez foul. At least 8 miles an hour slower than his top fastball.
No score.
That fastball up and in to Ibanez. Fouled away. 1-2. Whoa! Nasty curveball right at the bottom of the zone. A strike either way, and the third strikeout for Cutter Crawford.
It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Threw the same pitch back to back. Last one to Ibanez. That curveball, same spot to Urshela. Down low with a fastball, 1-1. Gonna mess around a little bit. Oh, come on.
And the count 1-2.
Looked like a ball the whole way to everyone except the home plate umpire.
2 down, nobody on. And a curve misses outside.
I don't know, Blue. They look close. And ripped down the left field line. It'll be a base hit for Urshela, nothing more, even though we might have had a run at second base as the ball got stuck up against the wall. A little bit of an awkward play. First hit for either team in this game. Single down the left field line for Gio Urshela.
Perez.
And Wenzel Perez first pitch swinging. And caught by Cedane Rafaela. Speaking of Rafaela, he leads off. The bottom of the third, followed by Wong and Story. Trevor Story batting ninth? Rafaela, no home runs, batting 207. It's fucking up, dude. Make up your mind.
Wondering where it missed, you know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers.
Is your zone big or is it small? I'd love to know.
From game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That one catches the zone, and that is strike one.
Try and pitch Rafaela away. Chop foul.
And foul ball.
Go hard, slider. Popped up.
To the left.
Urshela in pursuit. He will make the play.
Makes the grab on the run.
One away in the third.
Just a little bit quick, front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle.
Connor Wong now.
It to be.
246 average on the year.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this.
5-game hitting streak.
Back our way, and that's out of play.
Can make it a 5-game hitting streak. Huh.
The inside corner for a strike.
Oh, this is going to be a weird game. Wong down on strikes and a swinging strikeout on the curveball. Make it 5 for Reese.
Sequence here, pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Trevor Story now.
Trevor Story with 2 gone.
In the dirt, ball one. That's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
When he hits home runs, do they say Wong gone? Oh, no. Chomp foul. Probably not, but who knows? Whoa! Swinging strike on that. Down to first base. And the 6th strikeout for Reese Olson.
On to the 4th, still scoreless.
Should I have read that out loud? Say that again. Feels like that's a TOS violation waiting to happen.
Back inside Fenway Park, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And
Tork,
set to lead off
Green, and Cart in the 4th.
Strike one.
That's a cutter, too, man. We're that far out in front of a cutter.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
The problem is, unless he's throwing that away or inside, his cutter doesn't do anything.
And the right-hander deals. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the
1 and 2 here on Tork.
He's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself.
Check swing. Did not go.
Swing. Now an appeal to
That was in the zone as well.
around.
Good Lord.
The pitch.
And in the air from Tork, but to the wrong part of the ballpark.
Sizes this one up.
Deep fly ball for Torkelson. Yeah, dude had 4 strikes on him.
Riley Green, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Riley Green 0 for 1. By the way, that was a curveball hung right down the middle that Tork just couldn't blast. Late on the fastball with Green. 1 for 6 in his career against Cutter Crawford. And in the air. That might be our best swing of the game. Deep left center field and gone. Riley Green has homered in 3 straight games. 15th of the year. It carries the monster, and it's 1-0 Tigers.
These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Well, let's take a look at this swing from Riley Green. I think he is back. Especially that oppo power. Awesome. Incredible. Finally.
And here is Kerry Carpenter. Swinging a foul over the screen and back.
Wanted to hold back on that with Carp, but did not. Foul it off. And in the air, Kerry Carpenter with an absolute rip to center field, and it's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Home run number 20 on the year.
Riley Green, then Kerry Carpenter, and a team leading at least, if not American League leading, 20th home run of the year for Carp.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog.
Oh my goodness, was that matched? That is the deepest part of Fenway Park. You do not really want to hit the ball there. I mean, it's got to carry so far, but clears the center field wall.
And that one just misses a ball and no strikes. What about the fans?
2-0 Detroit now.
Have it from time to time.
1 out,
They're definitely
top 4.
intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell
All right.
or anticipate a situation.
Your neighbor set off the smoke alarm. That'll wake you up.
One down, base is empty.
One thing I found that was very
Not much Canna can do with anything he's seen so far.
off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they
Swing
will
and a miss.
celebrate and applaud
Strikeout for Mark Canna.
on the field. These fans here, they
Strikeout number 4 for Cutter Crawford. Good response to the back-to-back jacks.
2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say
Oh, you had to go outside?
but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
If any sort of neighbor of mine ever had to go outside or like evacuate the building when a smoke alarm went off, that's bad. Because so I've lived in apartments for I don't know if it's quite half my life at this point, but a good chunk of my life. And you know, with the city inspections that have to happen, and having smoke detectors all throughout the house, and how sensitive some smoke detectors are, I lived in an apartment years and years ago when I was still in high school, where steam from the shower would set off the smoke alarm that was placed right outside the shower, up at least a couple times a month.
In the box now as he
First
leaves
pitch to
that
Cole
one
Keith is a ball, 1-0.
2 runs across in the inning here in the finale of this 4-game set. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1.
What is the strike zone? Is it big? Is it small? Do you know?
That clips a corner.
1 ball.
Cutter Crawford, after the 2 home runs, pitching exceptionally well. And that might be a third. Here of the 4th inning, Colt Keith has gone deep. 3 home runs in the inning for Detroit.
3rd home run of the inning. It's 3-0.
And 3 of the last 4 batters have gone deep. Colt Keith's 10th of the year. Well, we shall see if the Red Sox think about pulling Cutter Crawford.
Let's take another look with the help of StatCast.
Yeah, just a laser of a home run, 113 miles per hour off the bat, but you know, it wasn't a
And two of these home runs, absolute bullets.
That thing was torched.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers. Grounded out.
And now it's Jake Rogers who's been the power supply for the most part in the series. Chop foul. The home runs in this inning, all from left-handed batters. Good slider there from Cutter Crawford.
Get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Another slider. Ball one.
Just to waste a pitch like that.
Three sliders to Rogers.
Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And now 2-2. 61 pitches now for Crawford. His energy draining. Almost a guarantee he won't get through 5.
Righty delivers.
Pulled foul. Another slider from Crawford.
Two down, nobody on.
Ooh.
Battling here as he fouls it.
Came at us with a fastball. Only down at 91. Don't do that again. Curveball. Yep. What a pitch. Hadn't seen it in the at-bat and hadn't seen it in a while, in fact. Green goes deep. Next batter, Kerry Carpenter. He sends one way over the center field wall. And then Cole Keith, deep to right field, completes the 3-home run inning.
Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. And now, Jarren Duran. Feels like it's less
Jarren Duran leads off the bottom of the 4th.
The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power.
Fastball in to Jarren Duran.
Baseball starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need a
Changeup will just miss low.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. And that one
Sinker fouled away. Now 2 strikes on Duran.
1-2 now.
Left that up. It'll go just foul.
This is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Change up on the ground. Gonna be a tough play for Andy Ibanez. On to first. We got him. Oh.
Nice play.
91 speed coming down the first base line, and a nice throw. Nice strong throw from Andy Ibanez.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That slider, not a great one. Picked by Urshela on to first, 2 away.
Already 2 gone here in the
Nice defense from the Tigers here in the 4th. 2 away for Tristan Casas.
Casas stands in now and watches strike 1.
Change up. Oh, just foul. Wow.
2 outs. That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fastball foul. Haven't given him the curve yet. Didn't chase. 2-2 now. on Tristan Casas. Oh! Killing me. Fouled off. Pitch with some confidence. And line drive. Carpenter, it drops. First hit for the Red Sox comes with 2 outs in the 4th.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle.
How did he hit this? That's a slider down and in. How did he hit it that hard the opposite way? Well, damn it. It was starting to feel like we could be on the verge of something special. Changeup will miss, and now, I mean, Reese Olson might have a struggle getting through 6. He did get a stamina upgrade, though. We got to remember that. Slider on the ground, and Ibanez on to second, ends the inning. 3-0 Tigers. Well, now we can just settle into a baseball game after the Red Sox get their first hit.
Back in Boston, and now the shortstop, Andy Ibanez.
And Ibanez leads off the 5th, 3-0 Detroit. 64 pitches for Cutter Crawford. Yet still out here, shockingly enough, Bernardino and Winkowski warming up for Boston.
And he deals.
1-1 on Andy Ibanez. 66 pitches for Crawford, his energy in the red. In the air, center field, Jaron Durant.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio.
Here's Gio Urshela, and he's already.
Now here's Gio, 1 for 1. Right around 300, if not at 300 for the season again. Gio, rocket, right field, that drops. Gio Urshela, 2 for 2.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Edmonton indeed over the Dallas Stars to the Stanley Cup final. Give me Edmonton. I want good things for McDavid. Appreciate the greatness. Draisaitl too, you know. And Wenzel Perez. That is actually... No, it did get down. We got to get on to second base, and we will, but no. Now, Perez was also on his way to second base, and we run ourselves into an out.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
And it's Perez who's out. Urshela, who was on second base, remains. That's a toot bland. Torkelson foul.
And it goes just foul.
As Crawford out of gas. Torkelson foul. Now, see, we are sending him down after this game to no decision of mine. 72 strikeouts with Tork, which is tied for second in the American League. And not in a good way, and we're going to go around. He may lead the American League in strikeouts at the end of this game. I don't know who leads. Nobody on our team.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom.
Vaughn Grissom leads off the 5th against Reese Olson, and unfortunately, might be his final inning of this game, unless he can have a somewhat quick one. 2-0. And we need a strike in a bad way. Go up top here. Oh, God. 3-0 game. This is by no means a done deal that we've won it. Slider in, finally. Fastball fouled away. I'm going to go back to that slider. On the ground, Gio. Oh, nice little spinning play. Got him. Nice defense in the infield here today. Gio's made a couple nice plays. This is probably the best of the bunch. Andy Ibanez. Now Reese McGuire.
Not even close there.
That changeup's got to go.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty.
Pitch number 70 to Reese Olson. Reese versus Reese.
He swings and fouls one off.
Oh boy.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Wow, chased the slider that we threw miserably. Strikeout number 7 for Reese Olson. I mean, the energy is still well to the green, so we might be able to try and get through 6.
Righty to the plate.
Tinker called a strike. Now we go away. Good slider, got a piece. Ball boy decided that wasn't worth his time. Curveball back to Reese Olson. It bounces off of him, and that's going to be a base hit for Cedane Rafaela. With 2 outs, and Reese is shaking it off, I do believe. Rogers back to home plate. Looks like Olson's going to continue. That was a fairly weak comebacker there. Called a strike. Wow. Sinker. Launch foul. Upper deck.
Second deck.
The Red Sox trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. That one misses.
What a take on the curve. And in the air. Carpenter underneath it. 5 shutout innings for Reese Olson, as it's 3-0 Tigers.
One left for the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0.
Second hit for the Red Sox, however, in the 5th.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th.
Brennan Bernardino on. Cutter Crawford goes 5, allows 3 on 3 home runs.
Here comes a pitch. Green, the leadoff
Curveball inside to Riley Green.
Next offering is
Sinker in, though. We faced Bernardino a couple times already in this series. Saw it start to break. I thought it was going to be a curve. Come back a little bit. 1-2 on Green. Fastball will miss low. And in. Green with a home run in this game. His 3rd of the series. And opposite field. Sawed him off a little bit. Throw gets Green. 1 away in the 6th. Well, now Carp does have a hit against a lefty in recent memory. Not this time. On the ground, Trevor Story. 2 away. Now we got Mark Canha, though. Canha, who's had a rough game. Last time he faced Cutter Crawford, I mean, just look at how he pitched him. real well. Wow, what a curve.
Boston's bullpen with some activity.
Right over the top of it was Canna. More bullpen action warming up for Boston.
That's down and in.
Sinker low. 1-1 now. Should really probably think about getting some bullpen action up. On the off chance that the 6 goes wrong for Reese Olson. We will warm up Vest. We will warm up Holton. The usual pairing.
And a pitch.
Fouled away by Canna. 1-1. Or rather, 1-2. Fastball only 91 that time. Took a lot off that.
2 down, nobody on.
And in the air, Mark Canna with a blast to center field. It is caught at the warning track. Jaron Duran reaches up to make the play. Left his feet, I believe. Yes, he did. Canna robbed.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Well, more success against left-handed pitching. Trevor Story leads off to 6th. We will try and get through 6 with Reese Olson. But if it gets dicey, we have action in the pen. Slider, got him. Strikeout number 8 for Olson.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. It's just tough.
Now Duran.
Protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Duran, the next to hit, takes
Fastball will miss. Olson doesn't have a lot left in the tank at 84 pitches. Slider, that's a good one, but a base hit. Opposite field single for Jaron Duran. No struggle yet. Don't need to take Olson out just yet. Fastball just missed to Pablo Reyes. Sinker, that's over the head of Urshela. Carpenter to cut it off. 91 speed, but the runner does not go to third. Well, we're going to mound visit here and see if that can settle down Reese. Change up, floats in. Curveball got him right at the bottom of the zone. 3-pitch strikeout of Tristan Casas. Strikeout number 9 for Olson. Not a single swing in the at-bat. And now 2 gone. Emmanuel Valdez. Fastball foul. You know, and I just took note of the fact that there is no Devers, no Yoshida here in this finale. Curveball, miserably thrown. Fastball got him! Strikeout number 10. 6 shutout innings for Reese Olson. That will end his day. How incredible he was in this one. Check swing as well, yet it was in the zone. Garrett Whitlock on for the Red Sox. Good thing we didn't make any moves. We got a righty now. Game number 21, ERA just over 4. Low strikeout rate at 16%. Sinker, changeup, slurve, and a 4-seam. That's a good, fairly good repertoire. Kind of surprised to see that strikeout rate so low.
The pitch. That misses. And that's ball one.
It's got some decent velocity.
There's a strike.
Called a strike on the slurve. 1-1 on Colt Keith, who is 1 for 2 in this game with a home run.
And another ball.
And now down low. Maybe his strikeout rate's so low just because he walks everybody.
The pitch.
And blasted into the left center field gap for Colt Keith. Off the green monster, it'll be a sliding double for Colt Keith.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced. And
Couple of extra base hits in this game for Keith. And that to lead off the inning.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
So now here is Rogers. Laid on a fastball. Gave it to us pretty much at its max. Almost. At 96. Too far behind.
Inside.
Slurve will miss inside. He's thrown that slurve twice. He's living up in the zone with it. And blasted by Jake Rogers down the line. Off the wall. Rogers headed to second. A rocket of a throw. Not going to be in time. 4-0 Detroit on an RBI double from Jake Rogers.
kept his bat through the ball and didn't pull off or roll his hands over, and that allowed him to rip that
Well,
ball down the
makes
line.
the bullpen decision easy for now. Andy Ibanez with no outs in the 7th. And that one blasted but bobbled. Runner will advance easily to third base. A productive out for Andy Ibanez. On a hang and slurve, he hit that hard.
Gio Urshela steps in. He's been a great free agent side.
Gio Urshela, 2 for 2 in the game, 4 for 6 in the series. With an RBI chance here in the 7th. And he popped it up. Laid on a fastball. That'll be out number 2. Urshela drops to 2 for 3.
The bat, number 46.
The lineup flips over. Perez.
Wenzel Perez
Hit, 1 for 3.
with 2 away in the 7th.
This one chopped to the
He's
ground.
living up in the zone, I swear. That's getting a lot of swings here. We've scored a run, gotten 2 hits, but also 2 outs, and only 10 pitches for Whitlock. Come on. Come on.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here the top half of inning number
2
7.
change-ups, same result, foul balls. 0 for 2 on, or 0 and 2 rather, on Wenzel Perez. Ball 1.
Outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Slowed that change-up down. Perez 0 for 3. We may have to pivot off of the Wenzel Perez being an everyday starter type thing. I think we really need to keep Bierling in the game more. I've been just trying to force Perez into the game, and we're just not getting the results with him. When we really should be. I don't know if it's a swing. I don't know what it is.
Now it's the second baseman.
Well, Reese Olson will go no further. We have 2 righties due up, so we put in Will Vest with a 4-0 lead.
He's been a really tough guy to take deep this season.
Not a great first pitch fastball.
Together in order to get to him.
And here it comes.
Change up in.
Ball drops in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike.
Fastball,
Now he's
foul.
got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Slider on the ground. Gio.
Throw on to Torkelson.
Our infield defense has been damn near perfect in this game.
Reese McGuire.
Every single tough play they have made. Fastball popped up. Rogers on the move. 1 pitch pop up out in foul territory for Reese McGuire.
There's 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty.
So now Cedane Rafaela, and if he doesn't put up much of a fight, we might want to pitch Vest in the 8th.
In the dirt, ball 1.
At least part of the 8th.
Can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers.
Foul.
Seeing the offense just
1-1 now.
get anything going.
Change up on the ground, Torkelson. It's going to be a race to the bag that Tork will win. Yeah, I think we send Will Vest out, unless there's like more lefties than righties. Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't. What might be the final Spencer Torkelson at bat upcoming. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, 1 for 15 series. That one hit was a double. Garrett Whitlock back out.
The right-hander back to work. Whitlock.
Change up.
6 feet 5 inches.
Broke way low.
A sinker, a change up, a slurve, and he works in a 4-seamer. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Sinker down low in that same spot, 1-1. 25,000 as the numbers have dwindled here at Fenway. On a Sunday, no less.
And that's in the dirt.
Change up again, 2-1. Everything down and in. Hang a slurve, I dare you. He comes at me with a sinker. Whoa. Was not expecting that. 2-2. Change up down low. Torkelson, 3rd strikeout of the game. Well, maybe Tork is getting sent down at the right time. Maybe the Tigers organization, Scott Harris, those guys, maybe they're watching the stream. Maybe they're gauging what roster moves need to be made on what I'm doing. No, they're not.
And first offering is fouled off.
Fouled away by Green off the facade.
This is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And
Now 1-1. Green. Oh! What the hell happened? What? What happened there? We have got to go take a look at what caused this ball to bounce, where it did, and then the fact that this is still an out. So let's rotate around here. Zoom in just a bit. Holy fucking spin. So off the glove, spins off the glove, and then Casas turns around and a little underhand flip here to the pitcher who covers the bag for the out. Good Lord. That's a way to ground out, I guess.
Just off the outside.
Carpenter, ball 1. Should take a look at the bullpen here. Righty, righty, lefty. Yeah, we'll just leave Vest in, which means we should probably sit down Holton. Nope. We'll sit down Tyler Holton for the moment. We'll probably get more action up when we get to the 8th.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Wanted it, couldn't pull the trigger. Carpenter 1 for 3 with a homer. Ooh, good changeup. Holy shit. And some confidence. 1-2. On the ground, and the second hit of the day for Carpenter. 2-out single for Carey.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha 0 for 3. Waited on it. Waited too long. 0-1. I don't know if I'd suggest throwing that again. Well, he threw it again, but that One inside.
Runner at first with 2 gone. The next pitch
Slurp
misses.
will miss away.
That's ball 2.
And popped up from Canna. He did throw it again, and we timed it up damn near perfect. But Canna underneath it for out number 3. Wong, Story, and Duran will face Will Vest in the 8th.
And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th.
Connor Wong 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Only 8 pitches. Last inning for Will Vest.
Strike 1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
So we'll try and save a bullpen arm. We will get more action up. We'll go with Miller and Holton.
And the righty deals.
Ugh, that's a gross slider. But in the air to center, Wenzel Perez there.
1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor.
On my in-game news ticker, favorites for Cy Young, Tarek Skubel's there. Favorites for Rookie of the Year, Colt Keith's there. Sinker in to Trevor Story. Number 9 hitter today in the Red Sox lineup. Change up, glove by Tork. He will tag the bag for the second out in the 8th.
But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And next for the Red Sox.
Now Jaron Durant. Fastball, strike 1. On the ground to Tork again.
He takes it himself to the bag.
Now that could very well be his final play. I don't know.
9th inning coming up. Tigers 4. And the Red
He's an
Sox
inning away from Toledo.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th.
Well, another pitching change for the Red Sox. Liam Hendricks on for game number 21.
Left-handed hitters this season, so
We're going to have to figure out who's going to handle the 9th. And I'd say Tyler Holton with a 4-run lead. So we'll schedule Holton. Colt Keith 2 for 3.
And a pitch.
Fastball
First
foul.
offering is fouled off.
Top 9, 4-0 Detroit.
And a pitch.
Ooh. Fastball looked like it was moving pretty good. Straighten out. 0-2. And a pop-up. Shallow center. Trevor Story there.
Balls it in.
Still a good game for Colt Keith. 2 for 4. Including a home run.
The catcher, Jake.
And
Final chance for Jake Rogers to do something. 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Ball 1.
pitch misses. The Red Sox with some bullpen action.
Homers in 2 straight games for Rogers.
Winkowski, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Good slider. 1-1.
1-1.
well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite.
So now 1-2.
Great knuckle curve. 1-2.
And another
2-2 now on Rogers.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss.
Yeah. What do you do with that?
Came inside with that two-strike fastball.
Even if you time it up,
Bunched him up.
not much you can do.
Play, couldn't get around on it.
And now Andy Ibanez. 0 for 3.
It's a foul ball, and you know a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because
Slider at
they do
90.
want to hit that batter.
Dude, that's
And when
nuts.
They've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And in the air from Andy Ibanez. It gets down. 2-out single for Andy Ibanez. Well, good to see him get a hit.
Put down so he can catch it out
In
front.
terms of our
Turn on it
players on the bench, Andy Ibanez probably gets used the least. Here's Gio. And Gio, fly ball to center. We will turn this over to Tyler Holton with a 4-0 lead here. Tigers 4, rather 3 outs away from a series sweep of the Boston Red Sox in 4 games. So a fresh haircut on Tyler Holton, more realistic. He ditched the rat tail. He just grew it all out now.
Now it's going to be Pablo Reyes as he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm,
Changeup drops into Pablo Reyes. Go a little bit harder here with a sinker, fouled away. Doesn't have a curveball. We're going to go cutter up here. Wow! We have thrown a bunch of junk pitches today that the Red Sox have swung through. As evidence there. One away for Tristan Casas. I think Boston wants to go home. Slider threw it poorly, but fouled away. Fastball popped up behind home plate. Small area back there, but Rogers catches it. Red Sox down to 1 out. Sox did not put up much of a fight here today. And out away from a 4-0 win. 3 home runs and an RBI double. Changeup, strike 2. Valdez in trouble now. On the ground, Tork can't get it. Well, Emmanuel Valdez will extend this game. Will Tork make the final out? That'd just be so fitting, wouldn't it? Changeup on the ground. In a way, he will. Urshela on to Tork to end the game. Tigers with a 4-0 shutout win and a series sweep of the Boston Red Sox. 3 home runs in this game from Riley Green, Kerry Carpenter, and Cole Keith. Reese Olson to 7-2. Cutter Crawford to 2-4. Tigers sweep a 4-game series against the Boston Red Sox.